Hey guys, Apple Orchard Thief here, and this is the third episode of our Modern House 4 on this channel, in this Let's Build world we've got going here. So let's get started. Last time we kind of finished up the sides of the building. We kind of got this pattern going right here, and this down here. And then we got this thing going across the roof with some wood in there. And we got this side finished up mostly. So, we still have the back to do, but I was thinking, yeah, on my modern houses, I haven't really been putting garages, and I'm like, maybe we could put one on this one, but not necessarily a actual garage, maybe more like a carport. That could be right here, possibly. So let's go ahead and do that. So I was thinking we could just put some kind of wooden roof right here, and have some kind of supports for it, possibly like this, and then we could just somewhere in it we could go like that. So that's a possibility we have for making a carport on our house, or we could just simply make a little driveway along here. I'm thinking we should do on this side, but let's go ahead and look at that over here. There's not really much overhang already, and that's kind of in the way, so I'm thinking it has to be on this side if we're going to do one. We could possibly do slabs of it, like this. Yeah, I think slabs will look better. So let's pick where we actually want it. So we're going to have like a little mini skinny driveway that goes in, and you can park over here. So I think we can do it most of the way through here. Possibly continuing this pull down and doing something like that. Oh, but if we do slabs, we're gonna have to have it. If we're gonna do supports, we're gonna have to have it one level lower than we had it. So it'd be at this height. So let's just go ahead and kind of see how that would look. Let's leave a little bit of space at least. Maybe we could bring these supports down like that. That could be part of it. And we already have this one over here. So maybe we just bring it out like that around the support. That could work. So let's go ahead and try that. And these will basically be this like parking spots under a little cover. It's kind of redundant putting on this cover here when this one's already here, but I think it looks nice. And it gives it a little bit more cover. I'm not sure how far I want to go. If 1 or 2 will look better. We'll see which one. Okay. So I'm thinking that's how we'll have it. I'm thinking we also want it to go out one more at least, to have space for cars. Maybe even another. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one more even. I think we could do that. Maybe we can change the elevation on it as well. Like go up one, maybe. Oh, and that would enable us to do... Wait, no, that wouldn't enable us to do that. Maybe something like this. How does that look from the front, though? I mean, the slant thing doesn't look too bad. Maybe one more out, and that's the most I'll do. Then we'll put the supports right where it is, I think, actually. So we could just have supports going right here. Like so. So that's like a little carport thing we have on this house. And I'm thinking it looks pretty good. We could even go back one more with these slants. And go like this. Let's see about that. No, I'm thinking it looks good the way it is. We'll just leave it. There we go. So we got that done. Can a car fit through here? They're usually 3 wide, so That's perfect. And they could also fit this way if they're parking this way. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to put for the ground there, but we'll do that some other time. So let's go on towards the back, I guess. I'm kind of feeling like I want to use some more black sand clay. So let's kind of get some use out of it, possibly. Not really sure how, though. Like, we have the option of doing this like we did the front of the house, which I think looks good, but I kind of want to do something different as well. So maybe we'll do something with black in the back. So let's kind of take this house down. Well, not the house. This is still part of the house. And then possibly kind of transition to black. I think that could work. Or maybe this whole back section could be black. But we also have to think about this section over here. So let's kind of just build a little bit. I think this transition right here works out well. This corner looks like it's fine. Could go over one maybe. Let's see. I think it looked better the other way. So I think we transition right here. Then maybe go up. Like this. Put that back. Maybe, I'm not really sure. Like, I kind of want to have this like window kind of looking thing. And then I want this to stick out some. So maybe we'll just make it level with how we have it right now. So we can actually make it into a window. I guess it won't really be a window though. It's not going to be a window. It's going to be a walkway out to a railing. So I think we can have it like this. Maybe one out. Let's see about that. That could work, but I don't know about over here. What about this? I think we could turn that to white right there. That could work. Then we could have this go over one, maybe. Like this. Hard decisions here. Let's try this. How does that look? That looks okay. And then this would keep the floor on the same level. So I'm thinking we'll probably have it going across right here. Oh, that would change this though. But that looks fine right there. I think that looks okay. So let's just connect this up and kind of extend the building out and see how it looks. Because I'm thinking this is gonna work. Yeah. So I'm thinking we go out 2 with it. So let's go ahead and try that. This all the way around, basically. Then we can use the same kind of railing we did on the other parts. Possibly use white glass instead. Or we can just keep the theme black glass. But it could be the opposite, since this is black. But we'll see. So, another question is, are we going to have the floor black? I think we will. And we'll have a wall there, so it's going to help with the transition, actually. Didn't really think about that before. So, we'll most likely have a wall here. Or would it be on this, is the question. Which layer does it go on? I think it could go on that one. And what would it be made of? We have white here, so maybe this back wall would be white. And it would come out this way. Like so. I think that works. And we'll have some windows in it, most likely. So let's just kind of build this in. And it allows us to go from the sun floor to the black floor a little bit easier. Maybe we could have a glass door instead of actual doors. Like like a big sliding glass door or opening glass door. I'm just filling this in to get a feel for it. Okay. And this would most likely just go in here. Oh, it's raining. Let's change it. Downfall. Okay. Let's just bring this across so we get the feeling for it. Like that. Cool. We could also put like something like this in here. Whoops. If we want. We can try that later. Or we could also do something with glass panes, like as supports. Let's get black, and then yeah, we could try that. You go like that. That could work as well. That's the option we have. So for windows, I'm thinking either long ones that are all the way from the ceiling to the floor, or kind of longer ones, latitude wise. And most likely, let's see, panes maybe? Whoops. We could just have one going like across most of the way. Oops. Kind of like that. Or maybe we have a pattern. That's the ceiling, so we can't really do much there. So it would be like 6 there, 6 here maybe, and then have that going all the way. That could be interesting. Let's give it a try and see how it looks from the inside. I don't know. Maybe if we do something like that. I feel like we need something kind of dividing this up. And we're gonna have to have a exit, like a door, like this. Maybe we change these to 5 actually. Or, yeah. We could leave a space like that and then do this. And that kind of gives it a little bit more space. I think that looks good. I'm not sure about this door placement. I might want it to have it on that side. So, if we want to do that, we can just reverse the pattern here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is kind of messy work now. So let's just break through here. Or we could even do an X shape, but I think that might be kind of weird. So we got 5 there, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh. There we go. So then we could have some kind of door here. Going into the house. And we'll have to move these. Then we could have one over here as well. Like that. I think it looks better without either. Okay. Then for the door, we could do something like this. Or even something like that. But I think the window kind of messes with the look of those. So maybe just this. Or we could do that. I'll go with this for now. We can change it if we need. Then for the railing out here, I'll go with black again. I don't think the white's gonna look very good. So we'll have this walkway out here, balcony kind of thing. And then we need the carpet once again. Black carpet. Place it right on top of these. Like this. Oh no. No, don't do that. That's the problem with carpets. They stack on each other. So you have to be careful when you place them. Sweet. I think that looks good. Looks kind of weird. We can do stuff to it later if we need. Something that would look good is getting some string, if I can find it. It's in here, I think. And then placing it along here, and having these. I think that looks good. Maybe in the future, if I get World Edit or something, we can do that without string, which would be nice. Can we do it on this one? Oh, good, we can. Cool, I like that. So it looks like you can close them, but not really. So I'm liking this so far. I think that side's pretty much finished. The front's pretty much finished. I don't know if we're gonna have a door here, like that. It'd be like this, I guess. We could do that. There, we have a door. Can we break these? No, because you'll see that. That's the problem. I wanted to put glowstone under these, but you can't, because the slab's here. The front's done. That side's done. This side's pretty much done, I'm thinking. I don't really know what else to do. What I was thinking is we could do something like this. And make that there. I think this looks good, just like that. So we'll leave that there. I think the back's mostly done, except for under here. We could do something with the shape. We could actually make it come out a little bit more. Yeah. Or we could just put pillars here, like that, which may be the solution. So we have 2 over here, and 2 in here. So that works. Then we could go out one like that, or just continue it straight back, which I think would look better. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. And I feel like it needs some wood back here, so we can get some wood going, I guess. Possibly right here. Like that. And we could take it across with wood. Actually, maybe even one more floors. Something like that. Yeah, I think this gives it some more texture, which I like. We can kind of change it up. Maybe do something like this. Whoops. Maybe something like that. I kind of like that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this isn't forward enough. So we can't really do that. Unless we have it back one like that. Which could work. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So back here we'll have this. And bring this across like that. Actually, I think I'll have it like that. And then we can have plants under it. Or something. Like flowers. Then this is gonna come in, and maybe have a window. We'll see. Maybe a glass window like this. I think that could work. Or maybe we go up here with it. And have something more like stairs down here, maybe. Like that. I think that works out. So it gives it a little gap here and then a little kind of gap here, but not really a gap. I like that. I think it looks good. Something we could do up here is maybe wooden pillars. That could work. Yeah, I like this. And maybe even in the corner. Does that work? Yeah, it works. I don't want to add too much detail though. And the top looks good. I think that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. In between episodes, I'm going to light this place up. Let's see. Gotta get some glowstone. So in between episodes, I'm going to come in here, probably put the floor in for the first floor. Maybe plan out the build a little bit. This is the amount of space we have in here. Let's go up to the second floor and see how it looks from the inside now, since we have a door here. Yeah, it's much brighter up here because of the light down the middle, so you can actually see a little bit. So I'm going to try and plan out the lighting for the house, maybe some of the floor plan, and put in some of the floor in between episodes, and then I'll update you guys on that next time. So tune in next time to see more progress on this house, Modern House 4. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a rating, comment with your feedback, and subscribe for more builds and tech reviews from me, Apple Orchard Thief. Goodbye.